Go on, tell them what you've done.
I haven't done anything.
You have?
So, we were doing Project Caddy, or Budget Caddy build, weren't we?
Yeah.
Blue Caddy with my Caddy. Well, Channel's Caddy.
We filmed a full video, which you will see in a minute.
Yeah. So, but a Caddy maybe no more.
It's definitely no more. We're sat in a different car.
I needed something a little bit bigger, didn't I?
Yeah, and opportunity presented itself, and Andy come to work one day in a different car, so it's all gone. But also the CLA that had the same thing. We bought it to sell on, and it sold quicker than we expected. It wasn't quite finished, so you didn't get to see the finished project. But it's gone.
The lad needed a car, didn't he?
Yeah, he needed he needed a car, and it was there, so he took it that day. His car had blown up, so he needed a new one. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna see is a Caddy you're probably not gonna see again. So enjoy it anyway.
But there might be something else in the pipeline now.
Yeah, definitely. We've got another project, but it's not been delivered as of yet. But you'll see. Can't believe you got rid of it, mate, after we filmed a full video.
What can I do? What can I say?
Right, hey up everyone, we are in Andy's Budget Caddy build. We've been having some issues with ABS. It won't communicate, it dashes lights on at dash, no communication with it, so we've checked all wiring and it seems alright. But we have realised that it's got an aftermarket stereo in, which is just a Sony head unit, and these run canvas through the stereo. So what we did is we have got an old unit, we plugged it in and it did fix the fault, let us communicate, and there wasn't actually any faults with the ABS unit.
Yeah, with all of that, it was just a communication issue, wasn't it? It's just weird, but it stops speedo working, so it shuts ABS pump down, fuel gauge is all over the place. It was just a bit bizarre, it was just an odd fault, because when we plugged it in, initially we thought it's going to be an ABS pump, didn't we?
Yeah.
But then we thought about it, like, well, if the pump were faulty, generally you'll get a fault back for pump faulty or open circuit or something.
But this is why we got it cheap, and it's why we got it cheap, because no one could fix it.
With just no communication. So looking at no communication, like that, well, if there's no communication, we need to investigate a little bit more.
And luckily we had a stereo that's VW compatible, so we plugged it in and it cleared the fault. We could communicate with it, and it had speedo. So Andy's bought one. We're gonna fit it. So sticking to his budget. Yeah. How much were it?
60 quid.
60 quid delivered, all in. Android. So we're gonna.
Funnily enough, it came with a CAN bus adapter.
Yeah. So we're gonna get it all set in, put in, and we'll show you. We should fix all those faults. So yeah, sound.
So on these caddies, exact same as Touran. They have this trim. I have just pulled it off because I couldn't wait. So that pulls off. This has got a little pocket above it. They just pull out. I have had this out, I'm not trying to hoodwink you. But this would state that wiring behind it. So I don't know what half of this was for, or is for, if I'm brutally honest with you. But anyway. And then you've got 40, 25, I think, yeah. Just take them out.
Good job, you guessed 25, isn't it? VW though,
Not
isn't
my
it?
first rodeo, mate, and it is a VW. If we went at 25, it'd have been 30 or 20, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I bet they're saying bolts that's in the tray.
I bet they are. Can you imagine how much money the man who invented these for VWs? Do you reckon there's more T25s in the world than there's people?
100%. Think how many VW cars there is. Mate, between our ownership, we've probably got more.
Yeah, you know how much you get for a bolt? You stick one VW, imagine how much money. Yeah, that's on T25s. You always lose them as well. I guarantee you, I've took 4 out of it before you go back in. One of them will miss it.
Not us, mate. We always put more bolts in than it come out with.
Oh yeah, that's nice and easy. That comes out. Don't need that with a new radio.
Tell you, I've just realised. It's got a proper surround in that, but not proper wiring. Someone's gone to effort of putting a proper surround in, but not.
Half a job.
Alright, looks good then. It's like them R&S 510s, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sticking it up. I'm not sure how the wiring works out, mate, to be honest with you. We maybe should have figured this out before we started going.
It's just plug and play.
So that's standard. You say it.
What?
So there's T25 at the back of here. There's a nice little blank. I will drill that out and fit the USB into it nice, but for now, all I want to do is set the blank out. And I'll just angle it through there for now, because I am at work. I can't do a drive now when I'm with it. Well, it's a bit. Does not come out there easy.
Right, so Andy's took blank out now. Definitely wasn't taken out the wrong way.
Dropped it on the floor. So we'll just feed this, hopefully.
Andy's just going to feed that through and then hopefully we can shove it through the blank so he's got at least got USB connectivity.
Yeah. You know which way these go? I'm surmising this is where that goes. So this unit operates through CAN, so it's got a CAN adapter. So we've found for it to go on and off with the ignition, I had to cut the accessory wire, which is a red one, and just leave the yellow one. So it operates with ignition. Otherwise, it just stays on. And it should go off. There we go. So yeah, that's it. Do put that GPS thing up there. So that's in the back of there. GPS antenna is in the back of there. It should really be mounted up on the dashboard so that it can see the windscreen. But to be brutally honest, like most people, I'm probably just going to use CarPlay. So that all works through your phone. So there's not really any need for it.
And we have got that USB through the blank now. Andy's going to make something for the blank. We can 3D print it.
Yeah, you could do
to
so it's got a nice little mount.
Yeah.
It's actually got 2 USBs with this.
Yeah.
You can have 2 USBs.
It's a good little stereo for money.
When it's in, it actually looks pretty OE, to be honest. For what it is, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd love to know why these bolts are also just, being behind the dashboard.
Because they're out on the tray. So one of the problems that Andy had with the Caddy is that it came with 3 different sets of clocks. They'd obviously been chasing some sort of problem, so now we're going to have a look at it. We've managed to get it to run everything right with the clocks that are in, but we had to disable the immobilizer, so we're going to try and fix that today. So all I'm doing now is downloading the information from the clocks, so hopefully we can just swap it over and transfer all the information across. So we've replaced the cluster, it's all programmed. Now we're just adding a key, and hopefully it'll all work perfectly after this. Right, so it says it's all done. Let's see if that, well, it's a good sign already, it's not flashing. Oh, there it is. All gone. So now all we need to do is get rid of these.